Welcome in, welcome home. Pull up a chair, get as cozy as you possibly can, and absolutely dish the pants because you're officially tuned in to the final episode of The Whispered Secrets Season 2. Today is a massive day, not only as we're wrapping up the entire journey together, but we are doing it as part of our All for Pantsless Pride celebration. We are dedicating this big finale to raising vital funds for the Trevor Project to support LGBTQ plus youth. And we've got the ultimate mysteries to solve and the final secrets to uncover today. But above all, we're here to share some love and leave a real impact. We have this as part of our first game in a long series of games that are about to happen today. More stuff coming your way later. And before we jump into any of that, let us get started into today's first stream, The Whispered Secrets. Going around the table, who do we have? Starting off with Steve.
Hi, hello. I'm Steve, also known as Sassy Pants. I run Pantsless tables and other related things. My pronouns are he, him, and I will be playing Salim, whose pronouns are he, they. We've been here doing the thing with the stuff, and we're very excited to see what more stuff with the things we get to do.
Good job, Steve. Next up, Hippolyta. Garnet.
Hey y'all, I'm Garnet. I am playing Hippolyta Grovewalker. Our pronouns are she, they. Taking a lot of notes and trying to not touch tree sap. That's where we're at right now. More ghost kids. That's a theme with our circle, and that's okay.
And last but not the least, Evie.
Hi, I'm Evie. I am playing Dr. Jolene Pace. Both our pronouns are she, they. And I just need y'all to know that Dr. Pace is being so restrained by not putting lipstick on everything because they do still have a used tube and they haven't broke it out for all of the stuff going on. And that is so much willpower. That is so much willpower.
I'm so proud of it. And if you all remember, last we left off was you all just coming out of a nursery, having 2 out of the 3 cubes necessary to open the door to the finale of secrets that lie before you. Beginning right where we left off. A lot of you, the Circle of Case and Curiosity, have found themselves back in the hallways of the Lighthouse mansion, with 2 cubes in hand. Still no whereabouts of the third one. The house has been relatively silent except for the occasional screams of yourselves ringing
Oh, that's right.
every so often.
I forgot about that, and I wish I continued to have forgotten about that.
I'm so happy to remind you. Yes, you did hear your own screams.
Yep.
And that is where we'll pick up. What would the Circle of Chaos and Curiosity like to do?
I'm going to turn to Hippolyta and say, that's not our future, right?
It had better not be. We have things to do. We have people to find. So no, that is not our future. I'm not claiming that. No. So
Cool.
we need to find this other cube.
Mm-hmm.
And we should start in the direction that the screams didn't come from.
I was going to say, okay, thank you. I'm going to turn and go that direction, the opposite direction of the screams.
Salim just follows absently, like, the cocoons have been us this entire time.
Oh no, don't put that out there! No.
With that thought in your minds, you all begin making your way towards, I would say, the western gallery of the Lighthouse mansion. The side of the mansion is a little more vacant, I would say, both in terms of decorations, in terms of the rooms present. You see that there is just one door at the very end of this gallery that the lot of you see. And as you begin making your way, you soon start seeing. Let's start seeing. I would say you start hearing this low rumble, very faint, very muted. And as you get closer and closer to the door, you also start hearing something clawing at the walls.
Like they're inside the walls?
More like scratching walls.
Right, but like, are they scratching to get out or to get in?
I would say
Like,
look at you.
are
It
they
is-
in the hallway with us or on the other side of those walls?
So we can have a check for this, really.
Oh no, I don't have dice.
Get your dice rolls.
Okay, that's is that a survey?
Where are
I
my
would say
dice?
that would be a survey.
Okay. Come back here, die. It's a 5 and a 6.
Ooh.
5 and a 6. It does not seem to be either of them. It does not seem to be something's trying to get in or trying to get out. This almost seems more in tune with, you know how cats begin to scratch on anything that they can get their claws on. It's more or less same way. Something trying to get their itch out, in sort of it's sort of a way. And that's what you kind of make out from the way the persistent scratching sounds that you're hearing. Again, very muted. It's almost non-existent if you don't pay attention to it. But once you kind of just zone in on it, you can hear it. It's more along those.
Okay. I don't think we have to worry about this right now. This sound is not, I don't think, a problem. You should keep going.
Okay.
Alright, you get to the door and you open it.
Yep.
Which door is this? Where are we in this building now?
We're in the west part.
Yes.
I'm
Do we
assuming
know-
away from the bedrooms.
Yeah,
Okay,
is this like a okay?
Just if you open the door to this room, you would essentially find you are in a trophy room, a kennel of almost sorts.
This is a good place
It's-
to hide a key.
You see as soon as you open the room smells faintly of wet fur and antiseptic. And lined along the walls of this room are mounted hunting trophies. Most of them appear normal. Some of them look slightly mutated in terms of features. I would say, as you kind of taking a look at a couple of them, some of them have their eyes scarred and slightly bigger than the rest of their face. A couple of them are just, I would say you would notice this, have the slightly mutated horn of sorts. You see this mount of antler, so a deer essentially that has his horns kind of how does it breaking into multiple horns of sorts,
So like fractal?
kind of like a fractal. And a whole lot of these hunting trophies just walled out here. You'll also see that right in the center of the room is a long surgical table with binds attached to it.
Okay. As we come in, and I see all this creepy stuff, I'm going to turn to Salim and go, "What does your monocle eye see?"
I shall check. Give me a sec. And I tap the eye. Hello, is this thing on? And
Yes.
I'm guessing that's a survey or a sense check, right?
It's a sense check for you.
Like the idea that you tap the monocle and you're like, "Hello, hello."
Gives you the option to turn it off. That's very considerate.
Yeah, it's very polite.
I got a 1 and a 3.
Oh no.
Huh. Do you roll that at disadvantage, Steve?
Oh, regular roll. 2 dice.
Okay, it's a regular, so it's a 3. It's a normal success. Yeah. Yeah.
3 is a failure.
3 is a failure.
Yeah, it's 1 to 3, 4, 5, and then a 6
and then
is
6
proper.
6 is a
Mhm.
All right. I would say this. As Salim enters this room, Salim, you're slightly overwhelmed by everything around you, because you start not just seeing these mounds, but you slowly start seeing memories behind each of this hunt, and each one is more brutal than the previous one, and it just becomes unbearable for you at a point that you have to shut it off as you basically go into a fetal position and try shutting everything out.
Fuck, shit. I don't see anything. I see too much. I don't know. Turn it off. How do I turn this off?
So sorry. I'm gonna like kneel down and like try to help them by sort of blocking the view of the room with my own body, so that they're not like continuing to take in information maybe, and just kind of like pat their back and be like, "It's okay. I'm so sorry. Stop looking. Just close your eyes."
I will
I
also
just-
say mark a brain for Salim.
Yeah. I just look down at my hands and I'm like, are these my hands? Do I see the veins and I see blood and I see bone. I see bone. I don't know what's going on.
It's okay. It's okay. You're seeing too much. Just breathe and close your eyes. Stop looking at things. You're safe here with us. We're not going to let something happen to you. Just breathe.
Okay. I'm okay, I think.
Is there like a chair or anything in here?
Yeah, you do. There's like a couple of chairs here and a desk against which the chairs are pressed into. Um, if you get closer to the desk, you'll see that there are surgical equipment on this table. You see a couple of chainsaws. You see a couple of forceps, scalpels, things that you would regularly use in your practice. Except these are meant for animals. Bigger.
Okay. I'm going to help Salim over to a chair, and I'm going to pull out the coffee that we pre-made, and I'm going to give them a cup of coffee. It's like warm-ish at this point. I don't think a thermos can keep it piping hot, but I'll give them a cup of coffee and I'll just tell them, sip on this and just sit here. We'll take care of the rest of the room.
Okay, thanks. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
You all find, as kind of like exploring this room, Hippolyta does find the source for the bleed, at least a point where the bleed is concentrated, and it seems to be coming off from a taxidermied wolf in its entirety. And I believe Evie has picked up a chainsaw to disassemble.
Yes, in anticipation of this wolf situation going badly, but also that maybe that's where the cube is. I've picked up a chainsaw. And at Hippolyta's encouragement, I'm gonna go.
I'm right behind you. I'm right there. I've
but
got
you're
the
behind
bleed
me.
Yes, I have the bleed lantern, and I will grab
I don't like being in front.
another sharp implement.
Okay.
Look, you are better at taking things apart delicately. Okay.
Delicately. Do you see? These chainsaws are not delicate.
You're still better than me.
All right. Get close to it, and I'll. Is this a hand cranked chainsaw, or is this like a machined chainsaw?
This is one of those hand cranked chainsaws where you have to
Probably better.
saw.
Yeah,
But
no,
it doesn't make a scary sound.
It doesn't make a scary sound, but also, if it had to be like, if it was, we'd either have to like try to plug it in or find like fuel for it. At least this way, we are the power source.
That's true. It won't like get a mind of its own. Hopefully. So as we get closer, I'll start revving up the chainsaw, and I'm gonna go straight. I'm just gonna chop its head off first. I feel like that's the smart move. Just chop its head off right away. We're just gonna right through the spine to start with.
I would like you to make a check for me for this, please. A control check, please.
Yeah, sure. Control.
A control check.
All right. Well, this will be a good. That's a 3.
Alrighty. Dr. Pace, you begin driving up this chainsaw to essentially chop this taxidermy wolf's head off.
Yeah.
You start realizing that this equipment is too old. Far, far too old. As it takes you a couple of hard pull to realize that some of these guys are not just in place, but you push through. And you see the chainsaw starts going, whirring. This heavy churning sound begin to echo through the room. As you're about to bring this down, you see a flash in front of you as the head turns its head and growls at you. And in that moment of panic, I would say you're able to chop the head off, but you also chop off one of your fingers.
I'm just screaming. I'm screaming for so many reasons. So many reasons I am screaming. I'm screaming. I'm just screaming.
Okay. Wolf is taxidermy. There should not be blood. Why is there blood?
It's mine! It's mine! It's me!
Oh my god! Okay, first we have to
drop the chainsaw down.
Yeah, no, grabbing hand, putting pressure on hand. Okay.
My finger! I need it back! It's over there! It's my head!
Can I? Is the head still? Did I see the head growl, or was this just her?
It was just Dr. Pace.
Okay, so then I'm gonna grab the finger then. And okay, ice. We need to preserve the finger so we can put
No,
it
I'm
back
gonna put it
on.
back on right now. What are you talking about? I'm gonna go straight over
Okay.
to the table.
None of this is clean. So now I'm searching for like a needle and thread to reattach the finger.
This would be, again, I would say, a survey check.
Mhm.
As such just blood spilling off, pulling it at the bottom of the head.
Oh, thank God. There is a 6 in these dice.
It doesn't take you too long to find out. You immediately spot just adjacent to this taxidermy there, there is a first aid. What I'm looking for? Kit mounted to the wall. You start pulling things apart, and you see that there is suture and thread present right here. Grab those, needle and thread. Couple of antiseptics, everything to help you get prepped if you need to.
As as you're getting things, and I'm sort of like sort of screaming and also trying to tell you what I need between the screams, I'm gonna reach into our backpack and with my other hand very fumblingly just start pulling things out, and I'm gonna pull out a morphine vial and I'm just gonna pop it and chug it. So I'm gonna use one of our morphines. I'm gonna ask, how many body damage does that
That's 2 body.
inflict? It's 2 body? Okay. Well, the morphine's gonna soak one of those bodies, so I'm only gonna be at 1 body, which is nice.
Yeah, because it would have been okay if that chainsaw wasn't rusted and slightly old. It would have just been 1 body damage.
Yeah, but it's all ripped. It's not a clean cut.
Yeah.
And it's got flecks of yuck all over it from the chainsaw. So I think that the other thing is, as you come over and I've chugged this morphine and I can feel it starting to soak into my body and starting to numb, like, okay, maybe this won't hurt so bad. I look around and there's alcohol here for sure, right?
Like
There's
rubbing alcohol.
There is
Yeah, like rubbing alcohol. I'm going to get a bowl, pour it in there, and then I'm just gonna go, Evelata, give me your hand.
Yep.
Grab your hand real hard, and I shove my other hand in the bowl, and then I just scream all over again.
It hurts. It hurts like a bitch. It hurts like a bitch. It hurts more so. It hurts more
I've
so
got these
because
needles, and I was gonna put them in the alcohol, but now I'm sticking them in the lantern that isn't the bleed detector lantern to try to like stick the needles in the fire to like disinfect them that way. It's not fun, and the needle gets really hot really fast, but I'm willing to take that burning sensation in my fingers to deal with this. It's like, all right, I went undercover as a nurse a couple of times. This is fine. I know what I'm doing.
Good, great, lovely, because I'm gonna start getting really loopy. Okay, the pain.
Okay, but I've only look. Okay, but
wait.
Also, I've never had to reattach something before. I need you. Look, before you go, you need to tell me what's happening. What do I
do? Yeah, Jolene just goes, okay, all right. So there's a tendon in there. You're gonna need to get it and pull it, and then find and connect it, and then the muscles need some sort of connection to cause it, and then the skin is like leather. That's what you get for instructions, because I'm going.
Oh my God.
I'm high. This morphine's good and it's made the pain stop.
Okay, great. What do I roll to see if I can do this properly?
A control check for this, actually. I would say 2 things. I would need 2 checks from you for this. I would need you to give me a focus check.
Sure.
First, and then followed right after the focus check, a control check.
Okay.
As I see you like stressed out and like focusing in, I like reach over to my bag, which I've spilled over most of the table and the floor, and one of the little thermoses of tea. I go, oh, dearie, you look stressed. Have some of this. I'm going to give you some of the Otto and Sons herbal tea, which gives a +1 focus on your next roll. So chug it!
Okay, great. Now, is it a +1 die, or do I just add one
I
to my
think it's a
roll?
+1 die because it's
a
base
plus one die.
die base. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a +1 die to your rolls.
Okay, good. Okay, great. That means... Okay. Okay. Oh, thank God. The dice are with me today. I rolled a 6.
Good, you're the only one getting 6s.
Right. Okay, so that was my focus roll, and now I have to roll control.
Yeah, you need to roll control. It's more so you start picking up knowledge from your previous expeditions as a nurse, and then a few tidbits of information that Dr. Pace was able to give you. You're able to essentially sum it up what you need to do, and now it's for you to execute.
That's a 4. So it's not perfect, but I didn't fail.
It's just start beginning the process of suturing up this cut off finger, and it's not the prettiest job, but it gets done. You also realize that this would need medical attention at some point later, proper medical attention, because the cut was not a clean cut. It was a gnarly cut, and you've just been able to hot patch fix it at best.
Right. Like this is I've saved it for the moment, but we need to get you back to normal town with real doctors and not me and my hodgepodge of knowledge that I soaked up while I was writing a story.
Essentially. As this is happening, what is Salim doing?
Who I was going to go check on next.
Salim better be sitting down and not looking at the scary stuff.
Uh-huh.
You've been screaming. If he hasn't at least turned around to see what's
That's
going on.
fair.
Yeah, I think initially he was just in the chair, just looking down, not focusing on anything, and then got distracted. Just looked around like, shit, fuck. Looked down again. And then same things repeat, looked down, got bored, looked up, saw everything, fuck! And then he starts counting. 1 weird anomaly, 2 weird anomaly, 3 weird anomaly, 4. Oh, fuck, this is putting me to sleep. Oh no, looks down again. And just tries to drink more coffee. And then he hears the scream and he's like, fuck. Okay, and then he's gonna get up, chug the coffee, and then rush to wherever how far away are you? Are you in the same room?
Yeah.
It's the same room. The same room is like about it's like 20 feet ahead of you.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna turn around. Fuck! No! Shit! What? How did you do that? Did you... Oh, fuck. Oh no, that's blood. That's a lot of blood. It's not mine though. That's... wait.
No. I just need you to, while I'm doing this, if you've gotten up to help, I just need you to hold her head to make sure that she isn't squirming around while I'm doing this, because it's just us.
Okay.
I think at that point, yeah, I kind of lean over on Salim and I go, I don't feel anything anymore.
You and me both, for very different reasons. And I'm just standing there holding you upright while my eyes are closed, so I don't see anything. Not the blood specifically, but just like the other stuff because of that one. So, yeah.
I forget that that's the thing, and I see you with your eyes closed, and I go, "Oh no, does blood make you sad?"
What? No, blood.
You not
she
looking.
chugged morphine. Okay, just ignore anything she says right now.
Oh, I mean, sure, but also if they're willing to, I don't know, talk about weird things, I can talk about weird things. If that's yes, blood does not make me sad. It makes me slightly squeamish, but like who doesn't, right? Unless you're a doctor, and you're a doctor, yeah. So that makes sense. And he just starts rambling, try to distract Jolene while all this stuff is happening. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm somewhat distracted by what you say, but I also distracted by myself, and I look at the three of us and I go, we're drinking buddies. We all chug stuff.
Yes, that is correct. I'm trying to find the right tendons to. It's like, okay, this looks like it goes together. I'm just in a panic.
Then I turn to Salim and I go, that wolf didn't bite me. It tried to. It turned on me, but I got it. Except that I got myself too.
The wolf? What are you talking about?
The wolf. The wolf is the source of all the red in the room. No, that's not true. I'm the red in the room.
Okay, yeah, you're the red in the room. Yes. That is.
Well, I'm the blood bleed, and the wolf is the other bleed. Why do we call it blood? I mean, I guess it's red and it's spirit blood. Spirits bleed.
I think it's less about the spirit and more about just the way it oozes, I think.
Reality's bleeding. It's a
Yeah.
wound in reality. And the wolf is the wound.
The wolf is the wound, yes. Yeah,
I
that's
took a
you
step
should write that down. Put that in a book or something.
Oh, do you have
The
a
title
pen?
should be the title of your book. The wolf is a wound, and it's about doctor stuff. I don't know.
Do you have a pen?
Of course I do.
Oh, Hepalata has all the pens!
And with just sort of like wrapping gauze around the finger at this point, probably too tight, but I'm still a little shaky about the job I did. Okay, all right, good. And then I'm gonna tie it. I just tape it up. Okay.
I look at it and I go, I have one really big finger now because they're like put together.
Yes, because you did. Yep, you keep doing that.
One big finger.
And then I'm gonna, since I'm the only one that can see properly now, I'm going to go to the wolf body, and hold up the bleed lantern and see if there's anything inside the neck hole.
You look into the neck hole and see kind of to the very far back of the body, something wedged into its heart.
I am not about to reach inside the neck hole of this wolf. And I look for something else to just slice it open with.
I grab one of the really big, like, rib cutter saws, and I go, this'll do.
Yep. Let me take that
Okay.
from you. You shouldn't be holding sharp things right now.
I'm like holding it. I'm like, I can do it.
Nope.
I know ribs.
You do. Sit down. I got it. And like kind of using the lantern as an indicator so I don't destroy this thing. I'm gonna.
You want me to hold the lantern?
Yes, that can be your
hold
job.
It with my big finger.
Yes, that can be your job. Is you hold the lantern while I cut this thing open.
You begin sawing at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna slice it open and try to get.
As you're doing that, I turn to Slim and I go, "There might be more blood. Close your eyes."
Sure, okay.
But yes, you begin sawing into the rib cage and carefully open it up, and you see kind of wedged into the heart itself is the cube, a similar familiar cube that you found scattered throughout the rest of the house. Do you reach for it?
Yes.
All right. So you remove it from the heart, and the moment you do, the heart withers away. Almost like the cube held it together. And as you kind of take a good look at this one, you see that there is a preserved crimson eye within this cube. And as kind of just moving it around, it faintly tracks movement as you see it moves alongside your movement to ever keep you in its presence.
In the bag. You're not going to be watching me weird eyeball thing. Nope.
How many pieces in crystal do we've got? There was a hand in one. Was it a hand or a heart? There was a hand.
There was a hand in one. There was an eye in one, and the last one, I believe,
was the one we got from the kids' room. I don't remember what was that.
I don't remember what was in it either.
Just a moment. Let me tell you what was in the kids' room. It was a crimson flower.
That's right. That one was pretty.
Yes,
That one was pretty.
That one was not disturbing. Yeah.
Hmm.
So then that goes in there, goes in the bag. I will gather up Jolene's things and put them back in her pack. And then, all right, we don't need to be in this room anymore. We're leaving now. We're gonna link arms because she's loopy and you can't open your eyes. I will walk us out of here.
You walk the group out of this room and Pauletta, since you're the first one walking out of this room, you swear at the far end of the hallway you see something low, hunched, bones exposed. Creature about tea size, about 3 foot tall. Looks like the fox you just ripped apart.
I miss Harrison. He has a
Walking.
gun.
Not doing anything. Observing before it walks to the opposite side of the hallway.
Was that a warning or was that a follow me?
Well, I didn't
It
say
wasn't
anything.
either. It wasn't either.
Okay,
I don't
great.
know.
Who are you talking to, Hippolyta?
Don't worry about it. We gotta go unlock this door now.
Oh, right. Okay.
So yeah, back down into the basement cellar so we can open this door.
Relatively simple for all of you to make your way down back to the basement. You're standing in front of the door.
Okay, so
Do we each have to take a cue?
Is it puzzle time? Do we have to figure out what order they go in, or are there indicators?
There are clear set indicators in terms of how you need them, how like an order in which they need to be placed.
Great.
So we can just follow the instructions.
Good, because the last one wasn't fun. So yeah, because it took so much. I mean, I wasn't there for that, but it feels like it took you guys a long time while I was running through a dark hallway trying to block a door.
It was not good.
So yeah, I will put each of the cubes in their designated slots.
You know that the first one that would go in would be the crimson flower. That would go in the first slot.
Okay.
That, and the moment you do that, you see the message that was the plaque which had the engraved message on it. Discovery is the stride by which humanity outruns the dark. The word discovery begins to illuminate, just faint bluish glow to the word.
Do you think this feels very circle like?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think these guys were a circle?
I mean, it would make sense if if they were. It would make sense if they were.
Okay.
The next thing that you put in is the hand with a ring on it, and the word humanity lights up. And finally, when you put in the tracking eye into the final slot, which still looks at you.
Right, doesn't matter which way I turn the cube, but I'm like, here, let me rotate it so that you're not looking at me. Nope, it still turns around.
It still turns around, and when you finally put it in the hole, press it against the door, the word dark lights up.
Discover humanity dark. Okay.
And you hear heavy gas churning and turning, the sounds of creaking chains being pulled, like something heavy beyond the store is worked. And a moment later, you hear a simple click, and the door opens gently.
There is no way Isadora is behind this door. This door has not been opened in a long time. Okay.
Well, let's go look.
Yeah.
Push past the door open. You find yourself a flight of stairs descending further down.
Ugh. We are officially going subterranean. Great.
Everybody always likes to dig.
Yeah. Like, who is
Although-
building all of these tunnels and these staircases and all of this? How much do you pay these people to?
The other staircases that went up also sucked, so
This is a very good, sturdy-looking stone staircase that leads. You don't know where, but you can start.
Down we go.
keep the light up.
Oh, yeah.
As the
Salim,
circle
I think you can open your eyes now.
Yeah, it should be fine. This is just a hallway.
Look, Salim! Another hole of stairs!
Okay, but I've never heard it called a hole of stairs before, but okay. I guess. Okay. You opened the door, right? We're good? There's
Yeah.
nothing in here? Are
Well,
you sure there's
stairs.
nothing in here?
Not at
Don't
all.
know.
Okay.
No, we are sure of nothing.
Do you look around? Salim?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll give it another shot with the eye.
Do you look around, and nothing in front of you leading down the stairs, but as you kind of take a look behind you from where you came, you swear you see a wolf stalking you, hunched,
God.
stalking, ready to pounce at any
Another one?
given. Same as the one that Garnet saw. Its bones are exposed. You see its head is slightly cut and mutated. It has claws that look abnormally sharp. But it's just in the moment observing you, doing nothing.
It's just a shadow.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay, be very, very quiet. I don't know if it can see us or hear us or smell us. But it has to have a weakness, right?
Well, we can't get past it, so
Just don't run.
Yep, we are going to confidently and calmly walk.
We're scary big predators, right?
Of course we are.
Alright. You begin descending down.
Yep.
Yes.
Right. Then down. The moment you step into this basement, you're all completely surrounded by darkness. The only source of light is the lantern that you've lit. And this flight of stairs descends further and further down, and you soon start realizing a few things. You all start seeing a steady drop in the temperature. But the second thing that you start realizing is it's not a few feet descent, it's a few hundred feet of descent. As you keep walking further and further and further down, it's about 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Is this a
Almost-
spiral case that goes straight down, or is this a long case that's going away?
It's a long, steep decline.
Okay.
Different than the lighthouse. but yeah, still really long. Great.
Long steep.
What did we do wrong this time?
And
We
you
arrived.
and the first thing that you notice is that this modern the surroundings, this construction of this tunnel, this flight of stairs, modern, looks very much something that you've seen in anywhere else in Faireland. But it soon starts giving out to older architecture, older stonework. There is at a few interval of points you start seeing uh, lanterns unlit, kind of anchored to these walls to give more source of light to this descent. And
Are we going down somebody's Minecraft tunnel?
Right. Like that, or is it like did the house sink and they just built another one on top of it? And then again, like, and the only connecting thing is the staircase?
thought crosses your mind. You finally see a light at the end of the staircase. And as you cross it, you see a spiraling expanse in front of you. A whole set of city underneath this
A
Okay,
city?
Chicago.
an entire city of old architecture. Something that immediately jogs the both of your minds. You do know that Newfoundland was built on the ruins of an older city.
I thought that was somewhat more like a metaphor.
Right, like less literal. Like less literal than there's a city underground. It was more built
we
on top
literally
of
on
it
top
was
of
more
that?
we
Uh-huh.
demolished things and built things on the land that was there. Not the city
Yeah.
sank
Yeah.
and we
That's-
just built another one.
Oh yeah.
It finally clicks. That was not a metaphor. There was a living, breathing city before Newfoundland that you see in front of you. You see older architecture. Some of you know how there's a clear transition between if you've ever been walking through a city, you see a clear transition of older architecture to a newer modern style architecture. You start seeing that here. Older form of buildings. There are pillars and columns. There are market lanes that begin to connect to the center part of the city, and
Are there people?
none that you
Okay.
see. You do, however, see that there are these long, thick cables that run throughout the streets of the city, and every interval or so, there are these huge lamps that are currently lit up and are providing sources of light within this underground city.
Why would a dead city need lights?
Yeah. As we come into like the actual city space, I imagine we're gonna like walk up into this. When we get up into the city area, I would like to sort of like take a look. If this place has been abandoned, it should be covered in so much like sediment, dust everywhere. It should be like almost as if it's trying to start to be buried with like just like unuse. I'm gonna look and see if that is what we find or if it looks like people are taking care of it.
That would be a survey.
Survey. That's a 6.
You notice two things. There is a clear section of the city that seems to be clearly in use, where you see these long cables being run through.
Mhm.
And then there is a section of the city that's been abandoned. There's just complete darkness. And it's almost to slightly. I'll say this, Dr. Pace. You've not felt fear in a long time.
What are you talking about? I just had my finger cut off. That was a fear.
Of the fear of unknown.
Okay, that's fair.
Here in this space, the darkness that surrounds you, just beyond the confines of this light, that scares you.
Yes. Okay. Let's stay here where other people seem to have been maintaining stuff. Just as a starting point. Let's get started. Yeah.
All right, let's go. More questions.
You don't think Hippolata's down here? Nope, sorry, I meant
Isadora.
Isadora. You don't think Isadora's down here?
I don't think I want her to be down here.
I mean, it's a little bit cozy.
I dislike the fact that your cat agreed with you. It's just, what is this? Why is this? What could anyone possibly need in a city this far below the earth where there is no sun? So nothing good could possibly be done down here that it has to be done so far away from the light.
What do you think? Well, think about it. What are the things that are done really far away from other people?
More of what we saw in the room upstairs.
Yeah.
But worse and probably bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do we want to do? Are we searching this whole city?
We can't search this whole city. Not by ourselves. We may have to go get help. We have to go get help.
What is this family doing holding? Are there more doorways to this city? That family held a doorway to the city. Are they a part of the circle? Is that why Isadora was working with them?
These are questions that I wish we would have had before we left.
We didn't know!
That's what I mean. I wish we would have had these questions before we left, but how are we supposed to know? Asking if the people we're supposed to go rescue have any connection to us outside of the butler hiring us. The house has our voices screaming. Now we're way below anywhere that is considered safe.
Well, at least we're not fulfilling what... Nope, we did. We screamed.
Yes.
We fulfilled our future. Fuck!
There was a lot of screaming. But we're not dead.
No, that's true.
Checks pulse real fast. Making sure that we didn't die on the way down those stairs.
Alrighty. What is the circle doing?
That's a good question.
So we either go where the light is and find out who's down here. Potentially it's Isadora. Potentially it's whoever is left of this family. Or we walk back up those stairs and we come back with multiple circle members.
Mm-hmm. Here's something. Why don't I do my special move? I have my special move, Occult Researcher. I take one brain mark and I ask the GM for an important occult detail that I might recognize from my studies that has not yet been revealed in the scene. If there aren't anything, then I don't take the brain mark. But this is a way for us to, I will sort of like look out over everything and think about it, and maybe from there get a clue that leads us in a direction for whatever kind of detail this situation we found ourselves in might reveal.
So your question would be, What is something that's
An
give
important
me
detail that I might recognize from my studies that hasn't been revealed yet in the scene, aimed at trying to help us know what we should be doing.
all right. Take that brain mark.
Mhm.
You start seeing as you kind of just closely looking about. Could have been that you've missed this little tiny detail previously because of fear gripping you of what the darkness could hold beyond the confines of this light. You start seeing that the walkway that leads further in to the central part of the city, the buildings all around you, unmistakably have this very faint trails of that veins and roots of that red trees that you saw up above. You kind of look up and you start realizing that, wait a second, maybe the forest is not the source of this root. Maybe these roots are the source of the forest. As you start seeing that these roots and veins originate and seem to be growing upwards, there's a clear demarcation that gives you that thought, and they seem to be going further in the direction of the light. They seem to be more and more concentrated.
Okay. Yeah, I'll point that out to the group and be like, oh, the tree is here. I don't know if we should call it a tree. It doesn't act very much like a tree, but it's here. See the veins there? Yeah, there's more of
So
it ahead of us.
the city fell, sank, whatever. A tree grew, and then they built a house around the tree, or the tree grew through the house, and they said this is just a fun feature. Great.
Or the tree grew and that sank the city.
Fun secret fourth option. That means that tree is crazy powerful, and we shouldn't touch it.
I think about the lipstick that's still in my pocket, and then okay, yeah, yep, let's go.
Just a thought at the back of your mind, Dr. Pace. Start making your way towards the center of the city. All right. I think the first thing that the circle encounters, you begin seeing rows of old research stations, tents that have been put up and that have been abandoned of sorts, but clearly points where you see broken glass vials, broken equipment, a few still intact, a few journal and notes lying about here and there, a few research papers. If you want to explore and take a time to see what they are, you can do so. Or
Yeah, let's read those real quick just to see
Mhm.
if they might inform us what we're walking into.
alrighty. Who everyone's taking point at this, or is one person?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of notes kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
want to look at
also
the
say this.
more science-based stuff, and I'll leave the more
Mhm.
journaling, news
Mhm.
reporter type stuff for Hippolyta, and then anything that looks like it's talking about not science, I will just push over towards Salim.
Mhm. I will also say this. You do see a couple of familiar tents. You see tents that usually represent circle tents. Tents that have been set by circles previously.
The circle's meddling.
So,
It is.
so each of you can give me, I would say, Either a survey or a focus check.
Okay, I'm gonna do a focus check because one of those is gilded, and I'm also gonna push myself because I've not been getting good dice rolls. Oh!
Okay.
Do two sixes count as like a crit? Is that a thing?
I don't think so. I don't remember, but let me just quickly check that. Double sixes. So I need to pull up the. Don't believe it is.
Aw, dang.
That's okay. I also rolled double sixes.
No, come on, you gotta get us something. You gotta give us something. This is amazing.
Oh, it is a critical success. Never mind, it is a critical success.
Yes. All right, Sleep, you gotta roll your double sixes too.
I got a 5.
Oh,
That's
You know what? We'll take a 5. We'll take a 5.
that's still a success.
better than a 3.
All right. Oh god. Okay, so much information coming your way. Let's start with Salim, because I believe Salim would be looking through circle notes, looking through things that would be more recent. A couple of things, Salim. You don't find the any names mentioned within this tent slash to which circle this tent belonged to, but you do see that they were clearly researching about the old Fairlands. That's one. Secondly, they were being assisted by a member of, because it's clearly mentioned, by Isadora Vex, in order to find out the missing members of the family of Lidomas. And lastly, you also find that they've been here for a while. Some of these notes look in, when you look in terms of a timeline, at least a month apart from the oldest to the newest entry.
Does it say referencing to Isadora in a time frame that's so far long ago that it doesn't make sense? Like, does it feel like there's some time dilation problems happening here?
Not really. Not in the
Okay.
way that the notes mention. You know that Isadora was here at a point.
Yeah.
It matches that.
Just saying, we're sensitive to time nonsense. So
So those track up. You also start realizing from the notes that are here, a lot of mentions of keep away from the dark. Something's stalking, and it's kind of like a general addition to each of those notes, like just mentions of, oh, I felt something watching me from the darkness. The presence never leaves.
Mm.
The light gets every time the light gets dimmer and the darkness encroaches further in towards us, we have to move closer and closer and huddle further in. And you see, and as you see that, you look out of the tent, Salim, and you see that there are cables branching out further away from the central lane of this street that you're standing in, and you see a kind of faint traces and trace lines of more of these light stands projecting further outwards. So clearly, there were multitudes of these that were branched out all over the city that slowly started turning down. And they had to move further and further towards the central part of the city. That's what you find on your notes. Moving to Hippolyta, you find family notes. So you see that there at the very kind of leaning further and further towards the central part of the city, there is one of not just a tent, but a well-built one of the architectures, one of the houses of the the city has been repurposed into a fully functional research facility. As you kind of just step into it, you start seeing still to some degree intact equipments kind of spiraled around. You see cages, you see a couple of specimens in glass tubes, and you see researcher notes from um, people who are working here. And this is what you find out. It has a clear historical start and end date of when they first found the city underground, and it then details out a presence,
Mm.
an entity that spoke, that revealed secrets and knowledge of how to use, extract, and process the sap, and make good use of it. There are clear details that you find in these journal notes. Uh, Another thing that you also find, one moment, so I'll look through my notes for this. Mm, you see that the extraction began decades ago, and you also realize that the family was not the first one to discover the sap. They were merely given the knowledge of how to extract and process it by the entity.
Okay.
Clearly, some of the people working here uh, wrote about how the family kept pushing the boundaries of research in terms of how they wanted to experiment on the sap, what levels of ethical boundaries they were ready to breach.
Mm-hmm.
Because clearly some of these people, some of these researchers were not okay with it, but they were clearly pushed to working about it.
Mm.
Another thing that you also find out is a mention, the first human experimentations that started with the sap started with the head butler of the house. Started with Garrick Was. He was subjected to pure unprocessed sap,
Told you I knew the butler had something going on.
and they had clear notions of the progress of how these sap basically well integrated with his physiology, that it became one with him. No signs of any abnormality. It was like a pure, perfect symbiosis between the two of them. But later notes start showing that he was hallucinating, he had problems of memory, and clearly signs of dementia. More to find out about. Uh,
I mean,
there
did he volunteer for this? Is there any indicating of consent, or were they just like, this is
Here,
what's happening?
drink this red tea.
Right.
there are no mentions of him actively being accepting the any of this. At least from the way the notes and journals mention it, it was as though he has no recollection of any of the experimentations that were done on him.
Oh.
The notes clearly specify that. There's a clear pre and post experiment section of the notes, and the post notes clearly mention the subject has no recollection of a time space of this point to this point, which clearly sits well with when the procedure went along with. You also find one other thing. There are
Okay.
the research also showed that the sap is compatible with a few types of organisms, while it severely mutates and distorts others, causing them to go berserk and need to be put down.
Okay. Is there anything about the cocoons? Because the city is down here, but if the roots are coming all the way down, and if we're the only ones here, is that the other circle inside those cocoons?
Good point. As you kind of looking through those based off of that critical success, you also start finding some of the older incomplete notes from these researchers that mention that as this growth, these network of fruits began to grow from the underground to the forest. It mentions that the trees began to what's the process was called? Essentially, give rise to physical bodies, like you know how trees flowers basically transition into fruits.
Yeah.
Some of these
Oh.
trees mutated to give rise to just physical bodies. They have not had the time to clearly research more about this and are currently actively looking into it. This has been a recent discovery. This has been something of a new mutation that the circle has found. The researchers have found, and they do not know how and what it will do. They have
This
been
is
able to
so
contain.
much worse than if it was just the other circle's bodies in those cocoons. This
Yeah,
is so
no,
much worse.
No, fire. We just
Oh,
need to
God.
raise this whole thing to the ground. Get me a blowtorch and maybe a tank.
They haven't been. They've been able to contain it so far to the premises of the mansion, and that is the best that they can do.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's all you find, I'll say.
Oh yeah, no, that's all I find. Yeah, sure. Oh my god. Okay.
And finally,
I'm keeping the notes. I'm taking everything that I find and I'm putting it in my pack because I need proof to take back to everyone.
Dr. Pace, you find yourself in a different part of the research facility within the central place of the city. You find yourself in a vast circular room. There are hundreds of crystal specimens suspended from the ceiling. Inside of them, you see flowers, animals, pieces of architecture, human remains, all connected by thin crimson threads. What do you do?
They're crystals, like the crystal piece that we'd used to get in here?
Similar to that, except these are long circular crystals. Think of them as this glass chambers. If you've played Resident Evil, uh, those long glass chambers where you have specimens in place intact.
Okay.
That is what you say. Except this is made of the similar crystal that you found in the other rooms previously.
Okay. And it has a variety of things encased inside of it in this like
Yes.
chamber.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to. Are there any like documents or anything that explain to me what is going on here?
So as you kind of just going about in this room, you start finding notes. Um, you start basically seeing notes about how each of these creatures are connected to one another. how they react and respond in the same way to various forms of uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Effect. Any diaspora that you present towards them, they all react and respond in the same way to it. So if you want, you can test it out. But there are, or if you can further look into other notes and research.
Okay, so the research here seems to indicate that these entities or pieces, you said there's pieces of people in here,
Yeah,
are connected and respond much the same way of the experiments I'd done in my lab with the sap. So, are these crystals, like, is this a thing where, like, it's an encasement that I can, like, open and be able to access what's inside of it? Or is it more like this is containment, this is encased, we're not supposed to be able to get to this anymore? Like amber.
it's a containment, but you can break it.
Okay, so it's still able to be accessed.
Yes.
What did you say are the pieces that are around here again?
So you see flowers, various kinds of flowers, animals, certain types of architecture, like you see a bell, you see a couple of clocks, uh, and then lastly human remains, like fully intact dead corpses.
Okay, an intact dead corpse. The animals. The corpse is going to be the best. Okay, I'm going to go to one of the corpses. The corpses are not people I recognize, are they? I'm going to look at all these corpses, make sure none of them look like Isadora.
None of them look like Isadora.
Okay, good. Then I'm going to take one of the corpses and open the containment.
Mm-hmm.
Does the corpse have like visible evidence of the tree on it?
Yeah. Yes. You see that it's clearly connected with the same thin crimson threads that you saw outside, and that connects to the rest of these creatures as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna open to one of the corpses, and then I'm going to like tap it on the shoulder and say, "Can you hear me?"
You tap on the shoulder of this creature, and there is a thin sense of vibration. Clearly, the body has been preserved in such a way where it hasn't gone cold and decomposed, but it's still warm. Something about this body seems very unnatural to you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do that, there is a clear connection that runs through the rest of the creatures as well. You see a clear deformation here on a planet or flower. The bell rings, and so forth and so on. But you
Okay.
cannot hear a response.
Okay. I'm gonna call out to the others. Salim, Hippolyta, I've got I've got a crazy thing we can do, possibly, but you guys should be here. Are you guys done? What'd you find? I found a body.
I got some answers.
Oh, good. Answers are good. Maybe we don't have to do my crazy thing. What are your answers?
No, it's just more like vindication. I was right. I was right about the butler. They were doing experiments on him, and he didn't know about it. And for a little while, it was fine, and then it wasn't. And that's why he is the way he is, because it was messing with his memory. And so he's got dementia now because of the sap. It was unconcentrated, just straight sap that they were giving this man. And there was they just kept doing it, you know, and he was fine at first. It was like perfect, and then a few months later, side effects and bad.
Okay. Interesting. Well, that makes him somebody that might be more interesting to talk to then. So that's good. Salim, did you find anything helpful?
Apart from the dead body and the weird fucky trees
Well, no.
and no,
Oh, yeah.
Talking. Yep.
I'm sorry. What did you find?
I mean, apart from the weird fucky trees, nothing specific.
Okay. Yes. So my suggestion is that we try talking to the trees. Like, so they're connected.
Right. Didn't we try talking to them before?
Well, they didn't have a mouth before. And then I point to the corpse.
Oh.
Except that I think that these ones aren't connected to the larger set. They're just connected to each other here in this room. So I would need to create a connection to the larger set.
What do we have to do?
I pull out the used lipstick.
Why do you still have that?
Because it's a connection to the larger set.
You know what? I'm not going to be upset about this because apparently we needed it, so it's fine. Do the thing.
Okay, I'm going to put it on its mouth so that it can use it to talk. Okay. Are we good with this, Salim?
It's... Can it move? Should we strap it down before we give it a voice?
Well, I don't know to what extent this sap is going to be able to, like,
Animate.
control and integrate with the existing sap in this body to take it over for animating purposes.
Okay, yep.
So it might not be bad to tie it up.
Yep, we'll strap it down, and then at some point Hippolyta's gonna break a chair and just have like a chair leg in case we need to bash this thing.
Fake?
No, in case we need to bash its head in so it stops moving.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. So you use the lipstick on the corpse?
Yeah, we're gonna tie it up. I'm gonna turn to Salim and be like, do you have any kind of weaponry?
I do have a remnant of a time begone. I have a gun. What are we shooting? Or are we...
Hopefully nothing, but
a thing that might chase us. If something is chasing us, shoot its knees so that it can no longer functionally move. Don't shoot its head because clearly it doesn't need a head.
Okay. Of course. Yeah, whatever works.
All right. So we're going to be able to possibly talk to this. Think of questions, you guys. Ready?
No.
Great. And I'm going to put lipstick on the lips. I'm going to, first I'm going to open the mouth. I'm going to put lipstick along the tongue, then across the lips, and then I'm going to put a circle over its throat because that'll possibly give it access to the larynx, the tongue, and the lips to be able to speak. And then so I'll do those three things, and then I'll cap it, and I'll look at it, and I'll go, "Can you hear me? Are you there?"
Do the ears too so it can hear us?
I I will say this: the moment you use the lipstick on the corpse, you like you opening its mouth and interacting with it triggers something as you see not a vision but a memory surface. You hear, and this is after you completing the entire putting the lipstick on its lips as well as on the larynx. You hear from the corpse a woman whispering, "We should never have brought it inland." It's a blurred out memory, but that's what you see.
So I'm having a memory that is a woman saying we should never have brought it inland.
Mhm. The rest
Do
of them
I
see just the mouth move.
they don't hear this. Okay.
They don't hear this.
I don't know that yet. Do I in this memory that says we should never have brought it inland, does it evoke the beach where that other lighthouse is? Does it evoke that for me? As like if we brought it inland, we brought it from the coast. So is that the coastline it evokes for me?
Yep.
I just the mouth moves, you guys don't hear anything, and I just go, of course. Why wouldn't it? Oh my gosh. And I just like rub my forehead and I just sigh real deep. Okay. You have questions for it, guys?
Is there a way to help you without harming anyone else?
You wait and wait for a response, but nothing comes through.
What is your goal? What do you want?
At this point, you hear very faint words come out of the corpse. Broken. Perfect host.
Broken perfect host.
That would be the answer to my question.
What?
Well, I wanted to know if we could help without it harming anyone, and we can't because it needs a perfect host.
Okay. Is Isadora here?
Response.
Is the family here? I'm going to name the family members. I'm going to ask if they're here.
At the end of each of the names that you mentioned, you hear an S, except for one member, Lucian.
Which person? Is that the child?
It's the eldest son.
Oh, it's the son. Okay. So it says yes to everybody but the son.
Yes.
When you say yes, do you mean that they are a part of the tree sap situation or that they are just in the vicinity?
No response.
Dang it.
I will also say this. as you're kind of taking a moment to still look around. Uh, Apart from this, some of the other notes that you would still find here, uh, and these are more scientific for you, Dr. Pace. You see,
Okay.
there is a research log that mentions the author, Lucien Ledermas. You see his notes says initial studies presumed the substance behaved as a fungus. This classification is inaccurate. Individual samples display no desire for survival, only reunion. Further notes say samples separated by miles react simultaneously, growth appears coordinated, damage to one specimen produces responses in connected specimens, something that we've already found. It does not spread, it remembers where it belongs. It then transitions to him experimenting on humans. It shows clear signs of what each of the subjects experienced. One of them just had clear fits of uh, just being constantly frightened anytime they were put in light. Subject B, located elsewhere, also exhibited the fear similarly. And subject C experienced the memories of subject A's childhood despite never meeting them.
Sounds like building a hive mind, but badly.
Interesting. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's a margin note that says we may have mistaken individuality for isolation.
Yes.
Uh, there's one note that you find that is heavily damaged. Seems older than the rest of the notes here, than the rest of the journals here. There are several pages missing in this book, but some of the things that you do find is recovery teams dispatched following the failure of a coastal containment site. There's another line. The structure was designed to keep breaches dormant. The third one, we recover 3 specimens and 1 survivor. There's no mention of the survivor's identity. Most of that page has been torn away. And just at the bottom of the page, you see the survivor exhibited no visible contamination. And then later on, someone has hastily added to it. This assessment was incorrect.
Okay.
Now, the more recent notes also say new growth patterns have been observed. Forest expansion exceeds expected rates. Specimens are no longer reproducing previous structures. Instead, it notes human forms appear within growths. Vocalizations have been recorded. New samples demonstrate behavior not present in source specimens. And then there's just a diagram that shows ruins to forest to human host. And then the final arrow is unfinished. It leading somewhere, but incomplete. And I'll say the final thing that you find is something of a scientific paper that Lucien is writing. It's half complete. It's a half obsession. You see, his writing is hasty and shoddy at places. Almost seems like he's very obsessed with it. And he writes, "We have asked the wrong question. The question is not what is the organism. The question is what is it trying to become." And then there is just dozens of crossed out theories. And the final thing that he mentions in his note is it is constructing something.
Okay. Great. They taught it how to be people.
Oh. So it could just not be here anymore. It could just be gone in the city in anywhere, on a boat somewhere, they taught it how to be people.
Oh, well, I mean, they taught it how to, like, talk and stuff. Wait, what do you mean it could just be wherever?
Well,
That assumes it can, like, make a person.
can it not?
I don't see anything that says that it can.
Okay, great. Look, I assumed cocoons
Well,
meant bodies, meant people.
it's making something. Those were on the trees.
Yes, and they were empty.
I mean, technically, they were not empty because we opened them up. So nothing left. It was still being made. So it was, I don't know.
Right, they were goopy. They were
Yeah.
goopy. They were human shaped, but it's like they didn't finish forming, like something was wrong, like they were still missing something. Okay. There's not just tree sapped people potentially walking around making things worse across the globe. Do we stop it? Do we shutter it?
Do you want? Broken perfect host.
I'm gonna pull Jolene aside and say in a whisper, do the needs of this thing actually matter anymore?
It helps us to understand its behavior so that we can interact with it.
But what I mean is if we're able to find it what it wants, then what?
Well, I don't know about giving it what it wants per se, but if we can understand what's motivating it, we might be able to understand some of what has occurred here to know what's gone on with Isadora. Oh, I turn back to the body. What is in the darkness?
Oh, that's a really good question, but I don't like it.
You're muted.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
You hear it mouth the word freedom.
Ooh. Super didn't like that answer.
You asked it what was in the darkness, and it said freedom. Yeah, I don't like that answer.
Yep. I don't know. This might be a moment to leave.
Mm-hmm.
This might be.
Yep, grab the research. We're going.
Well, okay, wait. As like I imagine you're like starting to do the thing, you're grabbing the papers. I go, wait, hang on though. The circle knew this was happening. Isadora was here.
And where are they? Where is she?
Right, but if we bring this back to the circle, they're not gonna fix it. They're not gonna solve this. They're going to recuperate their losses.
We're their losses.
Yeah.
Or here's a novel idea. We just leave without any explanation. We don't know what happened. We didn't find anyone. We didn't find anything. We don't know what happened
They're
here.
gonna send more people.
No, but if we tell them we found nothing, we looked everywhere, they will only send people if we don't come back. But if we come back and say, oh, everything's normal, they just left, and we found evidence, and we'll show the letters of them leaving. We make shit up. It's like technically like an entirely new species, right? And they seem sentient.
Kind of.
So we
kind of.
Yeah, so you would not, annihilate an entire species of dogs because you don't know if they will hurt us or not. maybe these things can become productive members of society. I don't know.
My
Depends on your definition of
inclination
productive too, I guess.
take
But like,
them
I don't
home.
mean like a capitalist thing. I mean more like just people who live and have fun and enjoy and make barbecues and have kids and stuff like that. Maybe we could have like a gooey and a human baby 100 years down the line. I don't know.
I don't dislike where your thought process is. But it did just say that its own freedom was in the darkness. And your research said that the darkness was talking to them and telling them how to build this thing and make it happen. And when darkness talks to you, it tends to have bad. Your thought process is wonderful and I love it and I wish it was right. But we don't know anything about what is out there and why the darkness keeps encroaching.
I mean, it's the same as any invader, right? You encroach to get more. We've already taught it different things. It's already vocalizing on its own and attempting to fruit people.
And
This is
none of
something.
this is helping us find Isadora.
No. Let's find the origin point. That might be the most connected spot. That doesn't make sense. All of it's connected. It doesn't know where Isadora is. I think that maybe we need to go get more people though.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't tell the rest of the organization. Maybe we still keep this inside our lighthouse.
Yeah, maybe the two of your friends who are not here.
Yeah,
can also,
maybe
yeah.
we still get more people.
We need outside thoughts. And
Before we do that, one thing I would like to do, DM.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to seek out real magic. And I'm specifically trying to see what are we missing here? What is the solution that we're missing, kind of thing, if that's possible.
Is that a check that you make?
Technically, it's one of my illumination keys, so I don't know.
It just happens. As you're kind of looking around in the space, in this room, Salim, if maybe it's a trick of the light, but you see a glint appear on one of the walls. And it sparkles and illuminates for a second before going dark again. That's just a section in the wall that just lights up for a brief moment.
Okay. Hey, I see a thing. You want to check it out? I try to walk over to it just to see it better.
You realize it's a door. It's a hidden door within this establishment.
It's a door. It's a door.
No, don't.
It's through this door. We went full Game of Thrones on this.
Isadora is going to love this.
Okay, I'm gonna try to open the door. Okay.
You open the door and it opens up into another room. This one is much smaller in comparison to the previous one. But most of this room is currently being occupied by this one large crystal, largest you've seen amongst any of the previous things you've seen. You see, it contains nothing, just darkness beyond it. Looking into it reveals faint reflections of every other specimen in the room, and then a plaque beneath it reads Resonance Node 1, and just below that, Source Not Recovered.
Resonance node 1.
And just below that, Source Not Recovered.
Was
Resonance.
Lucian supposed to be in this box? He's the only one not here, like of the family.
The butler, maybe the goo thing that we've been talking to. I don't know. Lenny, like for real, I am not smart enough to do this. Okay, as Steve, I don't know about Celine, but I am not smart enough to do this.
So I will tell you this. So based on all of the details that you've found so far, there was clearly an origin point to this, an origin source that begin its growth.
Yeah.
And it seems like it was stored here.
Okay.
But now it's missing.
Got it.
And
So,
all
okay.
of the previous notes and from all of the previous contexts that you've had so far, you know that Lucian was the elder son, was the one who was clearly experimenting on all of this, was the head researcher, head experimentalist. And speaking to the cops earlier, you just heard that he said everyone is present here except Lucian. So the rest of the family members are still here. You just don't know where. There is a section of the city that you still have not had a chance to explore.
Yeah.
But this is all you know from everything so far.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
From my previous experiments with the sap and from what I read in the works here, do I get the sense that that source 1 point is important as an actual, like it is still sort of the central focal point, or do I get the sense that it's a little bit more like it's divided out, and when these things are separated and isolated, it doesn't matter that they're separated and isolated, like
think of it as a
everything
central
says
node.
that it keeps wanting to come back to connection. So if I got to this central node 1, do I think I could affect everything else?
Basically.
Okay. Then I think that seeing that Dr. Pace is gonna because that was a thought they had, and then they talked themselves out of it, and then seeing this, they're gonna be like, no, I was right. We need to find the source. We need to find the start point. That is the actual, we'll be able to do something about it if we do that.
Great.
Are we going back upstairs to look for his room? To see the start point if it's in his room? Or are we looking for a laboratory here?
Well, I'll
say this, there's just one more section just beyond the resonance chamber that you're missing out, because you see that just beyond this, you see a large temple at the end of the center of the city that is built. Let's see. That was
sun is the only one missing, and the source is not present, and they're starting to get desperate. I wonder if he took it.
Sounds like.
Let's go check the temple first before going back to the house. But I will turn to the body, and I will tell it, we are trying to help you. We might not necessarily know how to, but we're not meaning to hurt you. try not to hurt us too.
You've left the message with it. You don't have.
Yeah. I'll try the best I can do.
Sure.
Let's go.
Alrighty. So you begin your final trudge towards the temple, towards the very center of the city.
Mhm.
And pretty soon enough, you see that, again, one of the oldest structures within this city could be one of the first establishments, one of the first architectures that were built, and just and beyond it and around it, the rest of the city was built.
Is the like tendrils and roots and stuff getting denser and thicker
Yes,
as we're moving this way? Okay.
yes. It's most concentrated here in the center of the city now. You see that it's spiraling upwards and then branching out further. But yeah, you enter the temple and you see a sight that you've only read in books. A sight that all of your lightkeepers have hoped you would never see, hope you would never encounter. You see the source of everything here. You see, sitting right in the center of this temple is a tiny, beautiful rift, a tear in the reality.
No.
Not violent, not chaotic, brilliant, like moonlight reflected on a black water. You see crimson roots descend directly into it. And around the rift stand a dozen of stone figures. Not statues, people, frozen, preserved, watching.
Do we recognize any of the people?
A lot of them are from the family itself. A couple of them look like researchers. No sign of Isadora amongst them.
Okay.
You see, just beyond the rift, a little ways forward in front of you, is a chair. You see, quite modern and quite new in make from the rest of the temple itself. Something that has been evidently placed here. Do you walk up towards it?
That's on the other side of the rift?
In front of the rift. Like
Okay.
almost like 30, 40 feet ahead of the rift.
Okay, on our side of
What's-
the rift.
On your side of the rift.
Is the chair faced away from us?
The chair is facing you. You see there's a parchment of paper on it.
Oh, somebody left a note. Yeah, let's go read the note.
You walk up towards it. And you see on it rests a simple child's drawing. You see a lighthouse. A girl standing beside it. And a house surrounded by red trees.
I turn and I grab Hippolyta and I say,
And you see written beneath it, I told them not to bring it home.
"It's
And
the girl!" And I just start shaking you.
And as that happens, the lights go out all around you. Something from beyond the rift opens its eyes. A singular eye from within the rift focuses in on of you. And that's where we'll end our today's session.
You fuck.
Ah!
What? No, this is you can't end it. What?
We all died. We're dead.
Yeah.
So that's
Season
why it
3,
ended.
it's a new set of
died.
investigators. That's it. We're done.
Mm-hmm.
Just shaking Hippolyta. Ah! Cool.
And
Okay, so
that's stay tuned to find out in season 3. But in all sincerity, um, we are running over time, and I know there's another show that's waiting to happen. But what a perfect way to end our season's finale, right? It all circles back in a very beautiful, very, very wonderful way.
damn that lighthouse. Okay.
to start off with outros.
No, but yeah, you never left the White House. You've been here, the lighthouse. You've been here there the entire time.
No.
Yeah.
Cute.
The lighthouse never left you. You might have left the lighthouse, but the lighthouse never left you.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Starting off with outros for the episode. We start from first to last. Evie.
Hi, I'm Evie. You can find me at Evie's Story on most socials. Come back next year for season 3 so we can figure out what the hell to do next. But also, I do have a couple of things that I'm running. I'm gonna be running a show here in like a month-ish on Pantsless tables, so stay tuned for more details around that once we've got things enough to be able to release. It'll be based on Blades in the Dark, I can tell you that much, and then it'll be very fun, I think. I hope. We'll find out. And then the other one is I'm running a game of Coyote and Crow. That one is over at the Rollers Joint, and that one will be kicking off also. That one will actually be kicking off in like 2 or 3 weeks from now. But yeah, just look at our socials. You'll get the more specific details because I don't have those in front of me right now. And then in a year, this again.
Moving on. Garnet.
Hi, I'm Garnet. Brain just so what am I doing? I'm playing in at Find Out Productions. I'm doing a Deadly Crescendo's Cowboy Bebop. I am currently recording sessions for Somebody's Heroes. My character's vignette comes out next weekend. Very excited for that. I can finally start talking about it. I'm recording another session for a game that won't come out until November, but that's also very exciting. Very, very fun. That's what I've got going on right now. And then D8 Dungeon is doing a charity drive in August. I'm also in their Emberlight Saga. I have been in miniseries over there. Go and check them out. They are queer Irish TTRPGers. They do fun stuff on their podcast and on their Twitch. So there's just a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, I'm gonna go sit somewhere till we figure out when we can come back. Yeah.
Steve.
Hi, hello. I'm Steve, also known as Sassy Pants. I run Pantsless tables and other related things. We've got a bunch of stuff happening. This weekend. Starting with a game right after this one, but also like 3 games tomorrow, 3 games the day after. Totally did not overbook myself. All for pride, all for an incredible cause in the Travel Project, and also 5 individual people in India for mutual aid. It's cool, great, fun vibes. It's funny how we've had 2 finales this week. Both finales have ended on a cliffhanger. And the third one, as far as I'm aware, is also going to end a cliffhanger right after this one. So that's great. That's incredible how all of my friends are like, fuck you, we're doing sequel build. And you know what? I'm here for it. Because can't have enough, like can't have enough TTRPGs in my life. Yeah, that. But yeah, check us out. We have merch now, which is available worldwide. We launched 2 sets of limited edition merch for the show that's airing next as part of like a finale. Thank you, which features Frankie the dog, who is a PC played by Danny, which is really fucking cool. And also, we love Goku. Because Osiris is obsessed with Dragon Ball Z, apparently. Who knew? Yeah, so those 2 things are available till the end of this month. Might extend it depending on interest and availability, but that's what it is for now. And Yeah, all of our stuff is made print to order. It is 100% cotton, the highest quality GSM. I don't really understand specifics, but my supplier said it's really good. So I agree with him because he knows better. The prints are great, the colors are great. And also, if you know someone from the support team, one of whom is in this game right now, looking at you, Lenny, reach out to them and get your promo code, which gives you 10% discount on all sales and gives them 10% ish of profits. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Yeah.
Kawaii much. And I have been your humble Lightkeeper and Game Master for this wonderful circle of chaos and curiosity. Totally not killing them off screen. But yes, this has been the start of one of the many streams that's coming your way, folks. We have a lot more games and streams supporting the wonderful Trevor project. We're raising funds for the Trevor project. Come support us, come watch with us, grab yourself some cozy time, and yeah, that is it for the Whispered Secrets Season 2. Thank you so
I'm
much
sorry,
for joining.
what did you say? Grab yourself what time?
Grab yourself some cozy time. What are you hearing?
I completely misheard that. Oh my god. Okay, that's the perfect
Wow.
way to end on. We're gonna go. Bye, everybody. And
Bye,
yeah, we'll be
bye.
back with next game in 10 minutes. Bye.